At shooting guard, Josh Hart. At power forward, Bill Walton. At the other forward position, David Thompson. At the other guard position, Kyrie Irving. At center, Wilt Chamberlain. The head coach of the visiting team is Eric Spoelstra. Let's meet the starting five for your Philadelphia 76ers. At the small forward position, 7'1", number 11. Chet Holmgren. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 31, Jared Allen. At center, 7 foot, number 43, Brad Daugherty. The shooting guard position at 6'8", number 14, Paul George. At the other guard position, 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich. This is Kevin Harlan. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Walton is out there with Thompson. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Irving. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, Durant is out there with George. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Daugherty. And it's Allen in at the power forward position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Hart, the pass to Irving. Off target with his three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
George sets a screen for KD. Floats one up. A rebound by Walton.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
Screen by Walton. And a wide open look for Irving. Sinks the triple.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And that one, good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And Walton kicks to Hart. Walton against Allen. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Durant. Not enough on that one as it misses. Irving's gone 1 of 3 on the night. George, that's a two-pointer. And that's collected by Bill Walton.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Chamberlain. The 9-footer's on the mark.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's George. Durant, the pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Doherty against Chamberlain. And on the way from Irving for three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Holmgren against Thompson. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Holmgren attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Attack stand. Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, everybody, a lot expected. Get the free t-shirt. Who wants the shirt?
Miami trailer. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Chamberlain a screen. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by KD. Durant with some nice D.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. That'll put Paul George on the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
George, no good on the free throw.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Hart finds Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 6 points.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got his third bucket of the night.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last three go unanswered.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Here's Chamberlain. Good on the baseline, Jay. 6 points for him.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to KD. From 10 feet out, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's now 9 points for KD. Durant against Irving. Walton a screen on Durant. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Durant, the pass to Doherty. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 5. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Heat trail by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Holmgren. KD, that's for two. Releases from the wing and drills it.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Walton against Allen. Irving for three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Allen. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Heat. Walton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. From the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. KD on the wing. Offensive rebound, Doherty.
A smart player who just really understands position. Hard to stop Doherty there on the inside without foul.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Brad Doherty taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Heat trail by 4. Irving with it. He has 6. Chamberlain with a screen on KD. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
The 76ers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's Hart on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. It's deflected and stolen by Doherty. One-on-one fast break. And KD the bucket on the assist by Jordan. And now a 6-point 76ers lead. Miami with the ball. Now here is Irving. Chamberlain with a screen on KD. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
All right, fans, it's deadpan time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Let's go. We have it. action on the court.
Here's Cunningham. Outside, KD. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Enzo. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Hibbert. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Crawford against Ibaka. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Williams. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Unseld. Pass to Hibbert. Three-pointer, Randall. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ibaka outside. Durant down low. Guarded by Crawford. KD with the bucket. KD's got 15.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Pass to Unseld. Back to Randall. Just 4 to shoot. Good work defensively by KD.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And you love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Crawford against Durant. Back to Pierce. There's the pick from outside the arc. The rebound by Ibaka. The 76ers leading by 5 from 17 feet out. That's good for George on the assist by Cunningham. 6 points for George. Randall passes to himself. Pierce against George. Randall down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Ibaka outside. Pass to KD. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And so Durant nails them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Crawford looking over the floor. George against Pierce. To halt the run. Rebound by the 76ers. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. High post to Baca. George against Pierce. There's a screen. George dishes to Cunningham. Crawford against Durant. Crawford outside. Outside, Pierce takes a three, and the three ball is good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the court for Miami here in the second. You've got Thompson. Josh Hart out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Walton. And it's Chamberlain in at the center.
And KD just keeps coming at you. Put that jumper. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Here's Chamberlain. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Shoots over Capella. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. KD finds George. Over Thompson. George, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Outside Irving. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the 3 off target.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Kevin Durant.
First free throw is good. Doherty's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Durant nails them both. The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Irving. Walton inside. He's against Allen. Chamberlain a screen. Irving for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 9.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Katie, a screen on Hart. And George, here we go. At the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Durant against Irving. Pass to Chamberlain. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now Holmgren. Now here's Durant. He's covered by Irving. Shot from the wing. And Katie, the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. Holmgren's got 4 assists now tonight. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And look what's coming out right now, everybody. Let me hear you make some noise for your Sixers ENT.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Walton is screen on Durant. And on the way from Irving for 3. Over KD. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's George. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Still Sixers ball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Doherty. Outside Durant. Over Irving. KD's shot is off. Thompson outside. Now here is Irving. Six to shoot. Screened by Walton. There's the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Doherty in the post. Covered by Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Heat trail by 9. Now Walton. He has yet to score. Outside Irving. Shoots over Holmgren, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Here's KD. Strong finish by KD.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Irving kicks to Thompson. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by George. Hart the pass to Thompson. Heat moving the ball around. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Hart.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
All right, fans, if you want a T-shirt, then we need you to make the noise. Here comes the T-shirt. On your feet. Let us know you want one, everybody.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Number 44, Robert Williams.
Philadelphia leading by 6. KD dishes to Doherty. Pass to George from deep. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Over Durant.
And that's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
A nice shot by George.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Doherty outside. In the corner, George with it. George missing again. The Heat trail by 9. Hart with it. George picks him up, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by George. Knocks it loose. Right side, Williams. Back to Holmgren. The 3. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Walton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hart kicks to Irving. From downtown. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights-out shooting ability.
Pass to Doherty. Now here's Durant. Here's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Walton against Holmgren. The kick out to Irving. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 6. George passes to KD. And here is Williams. Durant for 3. Oh, the Suki smooth 3 from KD.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Chamberlain with a screen on Durant to the middle. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Philadelphia calls time here.
big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
Adebayo is checked in for the 76ers. Cunningham comes in for Holmgren.
Youth dance team.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 7. Cunningham with it. Now Pierce defending. Cunningham sets a screen for George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. Crawford dishes to Hibbert. Pass to Unseld. Here's Pierce. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pierce has got 5 now.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
76ers moving the ball around. George finds Cunningham. Here's George. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Cunningham's shot is off. The Heat trail by 8. Hibbert with a screen on KD. Here's Crawford, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And he knocks down the first one. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Good on both. And here are the 76ers now. They've led by as much as 10. KD finds Adebayo. Here's Durant using his length inside. Durant.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hibbert against Capella. And it's Hibbert missing. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's KD. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Adebayo drives in. Can't get the reverse layup to fall. The Heat trail by 8. On the wing, Jamal Crawford, defended by Durant. Here's Unseld. Scoreless thus far. Hibbert with a screen on Cunningham. Randall no good. Philadelphia's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And it's blocked. George against Pierce. Here's Randall. Good. And Pierce gets the assist. Randall's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
Cunningham passes to KD. Feeds away. Hibbert pulls it in.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Crawford against KD. Pass to Pierce. Randall surveying the D. Randall can't get that one to fall.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tries again. Jump shot is good that time. Durant's got 38 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how'd you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off of my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from Lee. They're measuring up that shot. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The 76ers leading by 8. So with Bynum sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Doherty out there with Allen. Then it's Durant. Then it's Paul George. And it's Holmgren in at the small forward. Now here's Durant. Over Irving. KD can't get it to go. Hart against George. Hart kicks to Chamberlain. Pass to Hart. Chamberlain with a screen on George to the paint. Pocket 6. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And stolen by Thompson. And here is Allen. George dishes to Durant. Doherty outside. Outside for George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant! What concentration!
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Moving against Durant. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. George finds Holmgren. Here is Durant. He's covered by Irving. Pulls up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Holmgren. Durant's got 42 in the game.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish. Pass
to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Good ball movement here by the Heat. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here's KD for three. And it's George missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Chamberlain. Timeout called the 76ers. Philadelphia leading by 5. George looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Chamberlain. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
He's off on the second. The 76ers leading by 6. Holmgren the pass to KD. To the inside. Here's Doherty. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Now, here is Chamberlain. He's got 21. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Wilt Chamberlain go to the line here. It's on Jared Allen. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Wilt Chamberlain at the line for one.
Free throw good from Chamberlain. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Doherty outside. And George kicks to Holmgren. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Allen taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Allen. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat trail by 7. And here's Irving. He's got 14. Chamberlain with a screen on KD.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Holmgren the pass to KD. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now, here's George. 14 points for him. Allen, a screen on Irving. Durant, good. Durant's got 44.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Here's Irving. He's got 14. Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
KD passes to Dort. Back to Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the 76ers with some changes. Williams comes in for Doherty. And Bam Adebayo subbed in for Jared Allen. Free throw drops for KD. The Heat trail by 8. Hart with it. Chamberlain with a screen on George. Throws it up high. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Durant finds Williams. Outside, George. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. The Heat have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Walton, a screen on KD. Irving passes to Walton. That one falls. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. When I came into this league as a defender, I feel like the progression solution's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
And certainly DA is a two-way threat. Back to KD. Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody.
Checked in for the 76ers. Pierce against George. It's Pierce with the drive, and it's Pierce with the jam!
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Williams, covered by Hibbert. George sets a screen for Williams. Randall with some nice D.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Back to Durant. Over Crawford. The shot by KD. No good. The Heat trail by 4. The shot from 20 feet away. And it falls over the rim and in. Crawford's got 6.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Adebayo. Hasn't made one yet. Randall outside. There's Crawford with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Up top, Adebayo. Guarded by Crawford. Over in the corner, Cunningham. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
The Heat trail by 5. It's Pierce with the drive. It's good. 11 points for Paul Pierce.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Back to KD. And he lays it straight in. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the middle, Paul George with the steal. 1:56 left in the third quarter. And Durant gets double teamed. Pass to Adebayo. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 5. Inside. Pierce dishes to Randall. It's hauled in by the 76ers. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Miami again turning it over.
Philadelphia ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 5. KD passes to Cunningham. Back to KD. KD draws the double. Ibaka for 3. Crawford with the rebound. And so Crawford will bring it up for Miami. George with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And finished off by KD.
The rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
Pass to one zone. Here's Crawford. Outside, Pierce. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks. Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
The 76ers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line for Philadelphia, Kevin Durant, shooting 1.
.32 seconds left in the third. Down low, here's Chamberlain. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
The Heat have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Cunningham, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
14 foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Billy Cunningham. One shot.
And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
Now here's Crawford. He has 6. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Capella, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Heat, Walton is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1. Now here's Doherty for 3. Durant. And another one.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, George. Pass to Allen. Doherty high post. Walton's there. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Brad Doherty. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
So he gets them both. The Heat trail by 17. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Hart. Chamberlain down low. Working on Doherty. 4 on the clock. Here's Hart. Count it. Good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Heat. 17-point game. Chamberlain with a screen on George. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Nice D from Durant. The 76ers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bucket is good.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Walton a screen on Durant. Irving with the ball. George picks him up. And that one's good, Irving.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Now, here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
At the line for Philadelphia, Chet Holmgren. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren hits them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hart against George. To the inside. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Hart. Hart's got his 6th assist on the night.
Tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Durant. From deep, George. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Pass to Hart. Outside Irving. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Back to Irving. Shoots over KD. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Rebound by the Heat. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Pass to Hart. Chamberlain down low. Guarded by KD. Chamberlain's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 20. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Irving against Durant. Irving passes to Chamberlain. Miami no good on that time either.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Holmgren. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's George. That's tipped. Now Walt. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Thompson kicks to Hart. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots from 12. And there's Paul George on the assist by Holmgren. 19 points for George. And it's Irving with the ball for Miami. Looking to get it going. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Here's Allen. Outside Durant. Pass to Holmgren. Chamberlain against Doherty. Outside KD. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. The Heat shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Irving against KD. It's Hart on the wing. Chamberlain with a screen on George. Here's Hart, and the shot goes in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Doherty. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Kevin Durant.
That free throw, no good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Williams is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Hart. Paul George making his last shot. Chamberlain with a screen on George. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Durant. Outside, George. Back to Durant. And stolen by Chamberlain. 3-on-3. Thompson finds Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia leading by 21. Here's Holmgren. KD on the wing. And it goes down 2 points. 66 points for KD.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside Irving. And here is Walton. Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson outside. Irving from long range. Williams with the block. Hard against George. The 3 from KD. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Heat. Chamberlain with a screen on KD. Looking to end his cold spell. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Miami has possession. Irving blocked again.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Connect. strikes again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Durant. Chamberlain kicks to Walton. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. They need this. And he drives in. And it's sent back by Troy. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Philadelphia ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. KD against Irving. Left side, KD. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Irving. Inside. That's good from Walton on the assist by Irving.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
It's Durant on the wing. Outside Williams. Back to KD. Outside Williams. Holmgren against Thompson. Pulls it from the elbow. Miami grabs the miss. Irving with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.